The whole family planned to travel together, and my husband's childhood sweetheart asked to come along after hearing about it. Without a word, my husband canceled my plane ticket and changed it to hers, making me sit on a hard seat for 36 hours on a train. I looked at my father-in-law, mother-in-law, and younger sister-in-law. The whole extended family actually agreed with my husband's decision, so I changed my ticket and headed west, traveling for 3 months and not returning home. This family is panicking. 1. It's rare for my husband to take annual leave, and our whole family plans to go on a long trip together. 6 months in advance I started picking destinations and doing travel guides. The whole family tends to be hands-off managers. I'm responsible for the air tickets, hotels, meals, and sightseeing. This isn't a big deal, it's just that the hard work is tiring, but most importantly, the whole family is happy. Tickets are hard to come by, so I booked the whole family's flights well in advance. My younger sister-in-law said she's never experienced first class, so I footed the bill again and upgraded everyone to business class. Just before departure, my husband suddenly said to me, "Ching Ching heard we're going on a trip and wants to join. Our flight is already full. You take the train instead. I've already bought your ticket," he said. And he sent me the electronic ticket receipt for the train ticket via WeChat. What do you mean? Our whole family is traveling together, and you want to bring Jia Ching Ching along? Yes, Ching Ching wants to go too. Of course I have to bring her. I was so furious I could hardly contain it. Before, when my sister heard we were going to travel, she wanted to follow along as well. What did you say at the time? You said we would travel as a family, that you didn't want to bring outsiders, just for us to have fun together. How is it now that Jia Ching Ching wants to go, and you immediately agree? Can Ching Ching be the same as your sister? We're not related by blood, but closer than family. In my heart, we are basically one family. I booked that plane ticket a long time ago. Why do I have to take the train? That flight has no seats left, so I can only refund your ticket and buy a new one for Ching Ching. Therefore you can only go by train. I took a look at the e-ticket he sent, and good grief, it's still a 36-hour hard seat. So you bought Jia Ching Ching a first-class plane ticket, and I have to travel alone on a long-distance hard seat train. Aren't you the one who said you enjoy watching the scenery along the train route? This time, it's a perfect chance for you to have a good long look. I looked at my father-in-law and mother-in-law, and my father-in-law directly turned his face to the side. Mother-in-law came over to persuade me. Xiaoling, Ching Ching has been playing with Tiancheng since they were little. They have endless things to talk about, and when they go out to play they will surely sit together. Just endure a bit, and when we get to the place we'll meet up there. Young sister-in-law also said, Sister-in-law, Ching Ching Jia's health is weak. Sitting in a hard seat for so long will surely be hard to endure. You're stout and strong, so even if you sit, it will be fine. They made me laugh with anger. Who exactly is the person of this family? Those who don't know might think Jia Ching Ching is your Guo Tiancheng's wife, is your daughter-in-law. Guo Tiancheng glared at me. It's just taking a train, not a big deal, and Ching Ching grew up under my parents' care. If we go out together, how can I let her ride the train alone? Just tolerate it a bit. This will show your role as the sister-in-law. At that moment the doorbell rang, and my younger sister-in-law hurried to open the door. The visitor was Jia Ching Ching. Sister Ching Ching, you're here. I've been waiting for you for ages. Come in, come in. The young aunt-in-law enthusiastically helped Jia Ching Ching drag the 2 enormous suitcases into the room. Sister Ching Ching, I've missed you so much. If you hadn't gone abroad back then, how wonderful it would have been. You could have married my brother, and we'd all be one big family. Grandmother, holding Jia Ching Ching's hand, that's right. I always had my eye on you and Tiancheng. I've long treated you as my own daughter-in-law. In my heart, no one compares to you. They can say that right in front of me, without any scruple at this moment. I am completely heartbroken by this family. Jia Ching Ching and Guo Tiancheng were childhood sweethearts, but when the Guo family fell on hard times, she resolutely chose to go abroad. I helped the Guo family repay the 500,000 yuan in external debt, and Guo Tiancheng thanked me and married me. In the end, I owe a debt of gratitude to the Guo family. My in-laws are in poor health, and my younger sister-in-law has been under my care since she was 10. I wash her clothes, cook for her, take her to and from school, help her with homework, and attend parent teacher meetings for her. She is 15 now, and I have supported her for 5 years. In name I am her sister-in-law, but in reality I am more like her mother. As for my parents-in-law, I am even more generous to them. They do not have a pension, and I give them 20,000 yuan in pocket money every month. I also handle all the household chores and 3 meals a day, to the point of feeding them at their mouths. Rather than saying I am this family's daughter-in-law, it would be more accurate to Say I am the family's old housekeeper, an old housekeeper who works without pay and still has to contribute money. I never expected I would have contributed so much to this family. Now in their eyes, I'm not even as good as a stranger. Jia Qingqing stepped in front of me, a smug look on her face. Sorry, Sister Shenling, if I hadn't suddenly decided to go with you, you wouldn't have had trouble getting a plane ticket and would have to take the hard seat on the train. I initially thought if I couldn't get a ticket I wouldn't go, but Tianqing said he had a way. I didn't expect him to make you take the train. I thought if it really didn't work out, I'd take the train myself, but Tianqing doesn't feel safe leaving me to ride such a long hard seat alone, so he could only inconvenience you. My sister-in-law lovingly looped her arm through Jia Qingqing's. Of course, on a train, there are all kinds of people. If you, a girl, sit in that hard seat for so long and get targeted by bad guys, what will you do? It's not like my sister-in-law here. She's fierce, like a demoness. When bad guys see her, they'll steer clear. After she finished speaking, the two of them burst into laughter together. Guo Tianqing saw that I looked unhappy and softened his tone. All right, I know this time it really is to your disadvantage, but isn't there nothing we can do about it? A few days ago you had your eye on that bag. Don't hesitate. Just go and get it. I reached out to him. Take the money. 50,000, it's so expensive. I'd be happy if you let me buy it, and you want to take money from me as well. Don't bite off more than you can chew. I smiled. Do I need your permission to spend my own money? How much do you earn in a month? Guo Tianqing immediately blushed and said, if you say things like that, it loses meaning. His monthly salary is 3,000, mine is 100,000. Even his own salary isn't enough for his own pocket money. This home has always been me supporting. When we got married, he didn't give a dowry of 5,000, not counting that I helped him pay off the 50,000 external debt. I also contributed 30,000 in bride's assets, and I bought the marital home. Now they can have such a rich life, all thanks to me. Since they all like Jia Qingqing so much, let the Gu family's daughter-in-law be given to her. Xiaoling, hurry up and cook. It's so late, everyone is hungry. Mother-in-law urged me from the side. Ah Qing, you and Tianqing have grown up together since childhood. You must have often come to our house for meals before, right? Of course, at that time Tianqing and I almost ate together 3 times a day. After you've been abroad for so many years, you must miss Mom's cooking a lot. I glanced at Grandma. Mom, hurry up and cook for Qingqing. After I finished speaking, I sat down on the sofa and started watching TV. Guo Tianqing came over to rebuke me. How can you let Mom cook? Mom is not well. You should get up quickly and cook. I pretended to be surprised. Mom, what illness do you have? Is it serious? If you're sick, why don't you tell me? Grandmother-in-law got quite angry. Who's sick? I'm getting better. Don't curse me, okay? If you're not sick, why don't you cook for Qingqing? Is it because you don't want to? Mother-in-law's face darkened. Who says I'm not going to do it? She fussed around in the kitchen for a bit and finally cooked the meal. The younger sister-in-law pulled Jia Qingqing to the seat I was in. Sister-in-law, Qingqing is a guest. You shouldn't mind letting her sit here. Mother-in-law held a bowl. If you find it uncomfortable sitting at the edge, just use the bowl to scoop some dishes and eat in the kitchen. And while you're at it, tidy up the kitchen. Holy crap, you won't even let me sit at the table. No need, you guys eat. My friend just asked me to go out to eat. Guo Tianqing was quite unwilling. We're leaving tomorrow. And you're going out to do what? Have you packed your luggage yet? Are those 2 claws just for show? Can you tidy up or not? Guo Tianqing was stunned by what I said, and I had already opened the door and walked out. After going out, I chose a high-end Western restaurant and ordered steak, red wine, and lobster. Sister, you have money. Afraid there's nowhere to spend it. I continued to be stylish outside until the latter half of the night, and only then did I go home. The house was completely dark, and since I came back so late, none of them called or send a single WeChat message. They all went to sleep peacefully. I groped back to the bedroom in the dark, and as soon as I sat down on the bed, a scream rang out. Ah! I was so startled that I quickly turned on the light, only to find Jia Qingqing sleeping in my spot. Seeing this scene, all the blood rushed to my head, waited until I processed it, then slapped Jia Qingqing in the face. Jia Qingqing started crying immediately. Guo Tianqing sat up to shield Jia Qingqing. Why are you hitting Qingqing? We were just chatting too late, and accidentally fell asleep. That's all. is that so? You accidentally slept on the same bed, and accidentally ended up hugging each other. Isn't it all for waiting for you, since you don't come home this late? Ching Ching has no choice but to wait with me. We were chatting in the room, and after talking for a while we got so sleepy that we fell asleep. It's not that unusual. Then why didn't you call me or send me a message on WeChat? Have you been too busy chatting with your little sweetheart? You two can wait for me in the living room, or do you have to go back to the bedroom? Guo Tiancheng glared directly. Shenling, you really are unreasonable. I'm too lazy to argue with him, so I directly tell Jia Qingqing, I'm back now. You're not leaving yet. Do you want the three of us to sleep on one bed? Jia Qingqing covered her face. Tiancheng, it hurts so much. Guo Tiancheng was extremely distressed. I'll get you some medicine to wipe it on. After they went out, I immediately shut the bedroom door and locked it from the inside. Then I changed all the bed sheets, quilts, and pillowcases, and after finishing, I put on earplugs and went to sleep. The next day I woke up, and Guo Tiancheng strode over in a fit of anger. What do you mean? Huh? I knocked for so long last night and you wouldn't open the door. Woke up my parents. You did it on purpose, didn't you? I'm deliberately doing it. Of course, I'm giving you a chance to sleep with Jia Qingqing. Aren't you supposed to thank me? Shenling, are you crazy? Sleeping with Qingqing isn't what you're talking about. You're the one who should be my wife. Oh, so you still know I'm your wife? I thought after Jia Qingqing came back I would have to give up this place. Jia Qingqing pretended to be the mediator. Stop arguing. Let's go out and have fun together. Don't let my presence ruin your mood for the trip. I'd feel terrible about that. Look at how sensible Qingqing is. Unlike you with such a small-minded heart, Grandma said. Xiaoling, your temper has gotten worse now, and you still won't let your husband into the house. This is not acceptable. This time we won't hold it against you, the father-in-law said again. She's just the one you all spoil all the time. A husband is like heaven. If she dares not to let her husband come into the house, that would be a great treason. Such a daughter-in-law should be beaten, and beaten hard until she becomes obedient. My sister-in-law laughed beside me. Sister-in-law, you're petty and have a temper. If you keep this up, my brother won't want you anymore. Jia Qingqing looked at me with a victorious gaze. Guo Tiancheng pulled all the luggage to my front. Enough, we've got to hurry to set off for the airport, or there won't be time if we delay. Xiaoling, you're carrying all our luggage. Flying, security won't allow too much. Large suitcases must be checked. It's much more convenient by train, so you just take the luggage. I looked at the 8 suitcases in front of me, each weighing 50 or 60 jean and 32 inches in size, and smiled. Sure, you guys go ahead. I'll be there soon. After they all left, I immediately called the trash collector. The trash collector arrived soon. Don't need these 8 big boxes anymore. The sanitation worker was shocked. Are you sure you don't want it all? This suitcase is quite new. What's inside? These are all clothes and daily necessities and such. Even scrap dealers wouldn't buy them. Take them back and see if there's anything you can use. If not, just deal with the rest for me. After paying the trash cleanup fee, all 8 boxes were moved away. Then I called a lawyer and had him draft a divorce contract. Soon after, I booked a high-grade soft sleeper ticket, planning to go on a solo trip. Just as I was sitting in the soft sleeper, Guo Tiancheng called me. Shenling, why can't the hotel find the room you booked online? Send me your booking records. Oh right, forgot to tell you, I cancelled the hotel reservation. Guo Tiancheng's voice instantly rose. What are you backing out for? Then where are we staying tonight? Wherever you want to stay, stay there. Aren't you being crazy? Shenling, you cancelled the hotel we had booked. What are you doing? Are you doing this on purpose? No way. Guo Tiancheng, you're taking your young fling on a trip, and the hotel still has to be booked by your wife. If your boss and colleagues find out about this, what would they think of you? Guo Tiancheng took a deep breath. Forget it, I won't argue with you this time. Hurry and book the remaining days at the hotel. Also have the itineraries ready. Whichever day we go to which attraction, we should have it all planned, and tickets bought in advance. I had and hung up the phone. Not long after, Guo Tiancheng called me again. Hurry and transfer me 50,000 yuan. I don't have enough money on my end. Why do you need so much money? Spending a little money to have fun is very normal. Hurry and transfer it to me. I'm waiting to use it. No, demanding money from your wife so confidently, leeching off her hard work and living off her. I hung up directly, and I wouldn't answer if Guo Tiancheng called again. After a while, I saw Jia Qingqing post a WeChat moment, showing off a branded bag. Caption, being spoiled feels so good. Thank you, my Mr. Gu. This bag is the new model from brand C. It costs 50,000, such an expensive bag. Gu Tiancheng, who earns only 3,000 a month, bought it for her without blinking. His credit card must be maxed out. How dare he? Isn't it because he's sure I'll help him pay back? The next afternoon, Gu Tiancheng called me again, and this time I picked up. What time is it now and you still haven't arrived? I can see your train hasn't even delayed. Can you move faster? The whole family is waiting for you. Waiting for me to do what? Waiting for you to eat. Hurry up. Don't wait for me anymore. You guys eat first. We've finished eating, just waiting for you to pay. He made me so mad I laughed, and sure enough a dog never changes its habit of eating crap. Gu Tiancheng, can you not even afford a meal right now? Did you blow through your card buying a bag for Jia Qingqing, and now your face is as clean as your pockets? Gu Tiancheng blustered in a fever. Isn't it because you won't give me money? If you had transferred 50,000 to me earlier, could my card be overdrawn? If you can't come over now, just transfer the money, so I can settle the bill cheerfully and wait, okay? Hang up the phone, I'll transfer you the money right away. I hung up the phone and immediately turned off my phone, still wanting to spend my money. Dream on, just thinking that Gu Tiancheng has no money to pay the bill and can't reach me, and his impotent rage makes me feel especially good. After I get off the train and settle in at the hotel, I turn on my phone. Gu Tiancheng's call immediately comes in. Shenling. You still know how to answer calls, huh? Why is your phone always off? If you don't answer this call, I'll think you're dead. Listen to yourself. Are you speaking human language? I've been on this train for such a long time without taking calls by myself, and you don't care whether I've had an accident, yet you start blaming me. Are you even human? What kind of accident are you trying to cause? I think you just don't want to give me the money on purpose. Yes, I just don't want to give you any money. Gu Tiancheng, you remember this. From now on, don't think you can take a single cent from me. Gu Tiancheng could tell from the seriousness in my tone, and he got scared. Xiaoling, don't throw a fit. I know letting you ride in the hard seat alone was unfair to you. Once you arrive, I'll make it up to you properly. Where are you now? I'll come pick you up. I even bought you a gift, planning to surprise you. I couldn't help rolling my eyes. We've been together for so many years, and the most expensive gift he ever gave me was a small teddy bear, 99 yuan, and it took a long time of nagging for him to finally buy it for me. Hurry up and send me your location. I'll call a car to pick you up now. There's no need. I'm in Qinghai now. Gu Tiancheng's voice suddenly rose. Our whole family is in Guangzhou. How did you end up in Qinghai? I temporarily decided to change the travel destination. You all go ahead and have fun. I won't accompany you. Shenling, what the? How are you on about again? Our whole family is traveling together and now you're leaving by yourself. What do you mean, you? Yeah, our whole family is traveling, and you have me sitting alone in a hard seat for 36 hours on a train, while you bring a stranger to sit in first class. What do you mean? I knew you would still be sulking with me over this. Shenling, your mind is so narrow. It's just that I treated you to a hard seat train ride once. What's the big deal? It's not like I didn't take you along. I laughed. So I have to thank you then. Shenling, I don't have time to argue with you about these things. Go wherever you want, but you have to figure out a way to get our luggage for us. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, all your luggage has been lost. What? All the luggage is lost? Gu Tiancheng was both angry and anxious. Shenling, what are you doing? You can't even look after a single item of luggage. Our change of clothes and daily necessities are all in the suitcase, and now the luggage is lost. What are we going to do for the next 10 days? Well, there's no helping it. You made me take on 8 big suitcases. I'm not Neza, with 3 heads and 6 arms. One person can't handle so much luggage. The voice of Jia Qingqing came through the phone. The luggage really got lost. My new black bandage is still in the box, and there's also La Mer cream. The total is over 10,000, and my clothes, all designer brands. Gu Tiancheng hurried to comfort her. Qingqing, don't worry. Shenling lost your luggage. Just have her compensate you. Shenling, hurry up and transfer me money. You lost Qingqing's luggage and those things. You have to compensate her for all of them, and we'll need to repurchase all our stuff too. You transfer 100,000 first. If that's not enough, I'll inform you. I couldn't help but laugh. Gu Tiancheng, are you alright? I have no obligation to help you watch the luggage. You guys threw the luggage away and left. And I've told you In the future don't expect to get a single cent from me. Do you think I'm joking? I hung up the phone and directly blocked Guo Tiancheng's number, and I also blocked this whole family's number. I also added their WeChat to my blacklist. Next, I'm going to start my enjoyable journey and I won't let these people ruin my mood. I let myself go, traveling around mountains and waters, feeling so relaxed since I married Guo Tiancheng. I've been like a spinning top, torn between work and home. I've never felt so relaxed for a moment. From today onward, I will live for myself. After playing outside for half a month, an unfamiliar number called and I had just pressed the answer key when I heard Guo Tiancheng's furious voice. Shenling, you really are something. You blocked all our family's phone numbers. What do you want to do? Have you gone against the heavens? No offer-worthy calls. Hang up. Wait a minute. I haven't finished talking yet. We've been back from the trip for 3 days already. Why haven't you returned yet? I haven't had enough to play yet. I still need to play for a few more days. It's been half a month and you still haven't had your fill of playing. How many more days until you come back? 2 months. Maybe 2 months more and I'll go back. Guo Tiancheng shouted angrily. Shenling, are you crazy? You've been out there playing for so long. What about Tianmei? Who will cook for her, send her to school, and tutor her homework? Besides, you've spent so much money playing for so long. Drop it. Buy a ticket and come back now. I'll spend my own money. None of your business. You can stop talking nonsense. If I wasn't done playing, I wouldn't come back. Where is Tianmei then? Aren't you taking care of Tianmei? I'm Tianmei's sister-in-law, not her mother. I have no obligation to take care of her. Besides, doesn't she complain that I interfere too much? Well, fine. I won't interfere at all from now on. Guo Tiancheng gasped. Shenling, I see. You don't want to get better, do you? I'll give you 1 day. If by this time tomorrow I don't see your person, we will divorce. I burst out laughing. That would be great. If we break up, we break up. I was actually afraid you wouldn't leave. Whoever doesn't leave is the grandson. All right, I've already sent you the divorce agreement. It should have arrived by now. Check the mailbox at your doorstep. Guo Tiancheng immediately opened the door to check the mailbox, and sure enough, he found the divorce agreement in the mailbox. You Shenling, you really mean it with me, or what? Do you think I'm joking around with you? Guo Tiancheng was stunned, unable to speak for a long time. Shenling, isn't it just asking you to sit on a hard-seat train? You want to divorce me? I know you just want me to appease you, right? You pretend to travel and not come home. Isn't that to get me to beg you to come back? I haven't even pursued you for losing our luggage yet. Don't push your luck. If you still want to live with me properly, come back quickly. Guo Tiancheng, are you crazy? Aren't my words clear enough? I want a divorce now. Sign the divorce agreement quickly. The house was bought before our marriage. I'll give you 2 months to find a place and move. If after I return from traveling your whole family still stays in my house, I will throw you all out. Shenling, if you keep talking nonsense I'll really get angry. Getting angry is fine. Just sign the divorce agreement quickly and we'll part ways. I hung up the phone, pulled the SIM card out of my phone, and then changed to a new number. Guo Tiancheng couldn't reach me, so he started harassing my family and friends. I told them not to pay any attention to Guo Tiancheng. I was determined to divorce him. After playing outside for more than 2 more months, I went back, opened the door. This family really hasn't left and is still rooted here. When grandma-in-law saw that I had returned, she rushed over. Xiaoling is back. Been out playing for so long. Aren't you tired? Have you eaten? Are you hungry? Mom will cook you some noodles. Her sudden, unusually attentive care made my skin prickle with goosebumps. Aunt, you don't have to trouble yourself. What is this kid calling me? I'm your mother. I have already divorced Guo Tiancheng. Calling you aunt is fine. Grandmother-in-law immediately looked at Guo Tiancheng, who reluctantly stepped forward. Xiaoling, stop having a temper. Look how good your mother is to you. You're wasting these good days and must cause trouble. Aren't you the one who wants a divorce from me? And you say whoever doesn't divorce loses. Is that person a grandson? Has the divorce agreement been signed? Guo Tiancheng pursed his lips, then grabbed my hand. All right, stop fooling around. You lost our luggage, and you've been out playing for so long. I won't quarrel with you about it. Let's not bring up divorce again from now on. See how I treat you well. I spoil you a lot. I pulled my hand back. No need to say those useless things. Sign the divorce agreement quickly so we can part amicably. My mother-in-law reminded him from the side. Didn't you buy a present for Xiaoling? Hurry up and give it to her. Guo Tianqing suddenly remembered and hurriedly ran in to pull out a large packaged bag. You, Xiaoling, haven't you always wanted this bag? I bought it for you, to buy this bag for you. My dad even took out all of his retirement money. I took a look. The overwhelming sense of cheapness was such that it couldn't even be considered a high imitation, just a street stall product. Guo Tianqing, you can spend 50,000 to buy Jia Qingqing a famous brand bag, but when it comes to me, you give me a counterfeit ugly bag to fool me. If I say you're lying, at least you should have spent more money to buy a better imitation. Do you really think I can't tell this is fake at a glance? Guo Tianqing blushed. What fake? I bought this from an official counter. I even have the receipt. Which official counter did you buy it from? Let's go to the counter and verify. If the counter sold counterfeit goods, you can get massive compensation. I bought this at an official counter in Guangzhou. How can we go there from here? Don't worry. I'll pay for the plane ticket, and we can go right now. The younger sister-in-law rushed over. Bro, please don't fool her anymore. This is obviously a fake designer bag. My brother bought it for 30 at a street stall. If you want a genuine article, are you worthy of paying for it? You're only worth 30 yuan of street-picked goods. Guo Tianqing's face turned red and his voice rough. Shut up. Ah, bro, if she wants a divorce, you should just divorce her, and since Sister Qingqing has just come back, you should marry Sister Qingqing and make her my sister-in-law. You know nothing. Get over there. Mother-in-law came over to pull the younger sister-in-law aside. This is grown-up business. You don't interfere. Go inside and study. Wait a moment, Tianmei, don't leave yet. Since you don't understand, I'll tell you why your brother and your parents don't want him to divorce me. Guo Tianmei folded her arms across her chest. All right, go ahead and tell me, how much money does your brother earn in a month? 3,000. How much do your parents earn in a month? My dad and mom don't work and don't earn money. Then how much do you spend in a month on tutoring and meals and pocket money? I charge 500 per class, teach 2 more classes a week, and with meals and a little pocket money, it's 6,000 a month, so your brother's monthly salary isn't even enough to support just you. Moreover, this house is mine. After the divorce you all have to move out. His salary is only enough to rent a place. The 4 of you will be left drinking northwest wind, meaning struggling. Guo Tianmei looked unhappy. Then what's the matter? We still have Sister Qingqing. Sister Qingqing will definitely not mistreat us. Jia Qingqing just returned to the country, and she doesn't even have a job yet, and from what I know, she came back because she couldn't get by abroad. With her family's financial situation, it seems they can't help you either. Guo Tianmei's face darkened. Then this house is my brother's wedding home. Why is it all yours? After all, half of it belongs to my brother. This is the house I bought outright before marriage. If I divorce your brother, this house has nothing to do with him at all. Study the law properly, little sister. Guo Tianmei looks extraordinarily dark-faced, and after thinking for a long time, she still couldn't come up with anything to refute me. Brother, don't be afraid of her. After you divorce her, work hard with Sister Qingqing. We can surely make life better. Guo Tianqing angrily slapped Guo Tianmei. Shut up. Grandma was also angry. She came over and pulled Guo Tianmei away. Who told you to spout nonsense? Hurry up and go inside to read a book. After locking Guo Tianmei in the bedroom, Grandma returned. Xiaoling, Tianmei is still young and doesn't understand things. Don't take her seriously. Humph, if I had known earlier that she's a white-eyed wolf, there's no way I'd ever have tolerated her. In a moment I'll talk to her properly and make her apologize to you. No need. All this hollow politeness is useless. Guo Tianqing, if you don't sign the divorce agreement, then we can only proceed with legal action. I dropped the words and turned to leave, but Guo Tianqing held on to me. Where are you planning to go after you get home? Didn't you notice that all my things have already been moved? I sneered. It seems you really don't care at all. My things are gone from home and you didn't notice. Guo Tianqing, you disappoint me more than I thought. I turned and walked away, and Guo Tianqing chased after me. Xiaoling, can't we sit down and have a good talk? At this moment, Jia Qingqing happened to walk up toward me. When she saw me, she immediately frowned and glared. Shenling, you still know how to come back. Do you even have any sense of being a wife to someone else's husband, leaving your own husband and parents-in-law at home unattended, wandering around outside for so long? If this were the old society, people would have drowned you. I raised my hand and gave Jia Qingqing a big slap, and blood came from the corner of her mouth. You criticize me here, and even if I were the worst, I Wouldn't cling to someone else's husband or travel with a married man. Shinling, you dare to hit me, she cried, tears in her eyes as she looked at Gu Tiancheng. Tiancheng, won't you care even if Shinling hits me? He has no right to interfere, and, by the way, you happen to come and help me persuade him to sign the divorce papers with me quickly. Stop stalling and dragging your feet, and don't insist that I sue him to get divorced. It will happen sooner or later, if you drag it out too. The end. It will only make me look down on him more. As I walked forward, I heard Jia Qingqing shout, Shinling wants to divorce you, so you should divorce her. What do you still have to cling to with a woman like her? I'm really fed up with you. You said you had long disliked her, so why aren't you willing to divorce? Qingqing, you don't understand. Although I don't like Shinling, I can't divorce her easily. The two of us went on with our back and forth, the arguing voices growing louder and louder, and I was too lazy to listen anymore. 3 days later, Gu Tiancheng stood at the entrance of my company, holding a big bouquet of roses. Wife, when he saw me, he immediately trotted over, handing the flowers to me. Wife, don't be angry, okay, come home with me. Tianmei and Mom and Dad all miss you. I looked at the bunch of roses. Pretty expensive. Huh, they are expensive, but for you, any amount is worth it, I snorted. Gu Tiancheng, we've been together for almost 6 years. And this is the first bouquet you've ever given me. I've always hoped you would give me a bouquet like this, but there wasn't even once. Now what is the point of giving it? I don't need it anymore. I threw the flowers back at him. No more of these hypocritical sentiments. I'm breaking off this marriage with you. I know you were angry with me for bringing Jia Qingqing along on the trip, and making me sit on a hard seat on the train. I feel like I'm the most inhuman person right now. I was wrong. Can you give me a chance to make it up to you? From now on, I won't let Jia Qingqing come to our home. If you don't like her, I can also stop contacting her. Xiaoling, I really cannot lose you. You can't lose me. Can you? You can't lose my wallet. You can't lose someone who can work like a horse and still burst gold coins. A great injustice. No, it's really because I love you and can't bear to leave you that I... Shut up. You really disgust me. If you trouble me again, don't blame me for posting the photos of you and Jia Qingqing lying on the bed to your company's big group chat. Gu Tiancheng gasped in shock. You took a photo. When did you take it? That breaks your defense. You said you were just chatting and falling asleep. Then explain it to your colleagues and leaders like this. Do you think they'll believe it? Delete the photo immediately. Did you hear me? I can delete the photo, but you must sign the divorce agreement. Gu Tiancheng grimaced in pain and tugged his hair. Xiaoling, do we really have no chance to salvage anything? I shook my head. No. Gu Tiancheng went back and signed the divorce agreement. We went to the Civil Affairs Bureau to receive the divorce certificate, and Jia Qingqing went too. Gu Tiancheng, are you planning to take me to finalize the divorce certificate first, and then go with her to get married? Jia Qingqing affectionately draped her arm over Gu Tiancheng's. Yes. As soon as Tiancheng dumps you, he'll marry me right away. She touched her belly. I'm already carrying Tiancheng's child, and we'll soon become a happy family of 3. I watched Gu Tiancheng and felt amused. We've been married 5 years and have no children. I went to the hospital and there's no problem. You wouldn't go to the hospital no matter what. And now Jia Qingqing is pregnant so quickly. Impressive. Jia Qingqing screamed. What do you mean? The baby in my belly is definitely Tiancheng's. Well, just what? Shout what? Gu Tiancheng and I finished the divorce procedures, and Gu Tiancheng immediately took Jia Qingqing to apply for the marriage license. After they came out and saw me, Jia Qingqing asked, why haven't you left yet? Waiting for you all to come home together. What are you waiting for us to go home together for? Do you still think you're Tiancheng's wife? You're just his ex-wife. That is our home. It seems you don't know that the house Gu Tianxing is living in now belongs to me. I had them move out 2 months ago, but his family refused to leave and acted shamelessly, insisting on staying in my house, so I had no choice but to bring people to throw them out. Jia Qingqing went dumbfounded. Tiancheng, is what she said true? Shinling, do you have to be so absolute about this? You're not short of money. What's wrong with this house for us to live in? Just look at how thick-skinned you are. You're remarried and still living in your ex-wife's house. Do you want face? I went with people to throw out all the shameless things in this house. The mother-in-law cried and wailed, and the father-in-law and the younger sister-in-law roared insults. Jia Qingqing also called the police. The constable arrived, and she burst into tears immediately. Officer, this woman, taking advantage of her money and power, is trying to occupy our house by force. I immediately showed the constable the property deed. Officer, this house was originally my premarital property. Now I have already divorced Guo Tiancheng, but their family is still clinging to my house and won't leave. After understanding the situation, the constable gave a scolding and education to this shameless family. I pulled out a promissory note again. Guo Tiancheng, today in front of the constables, let's make things clear. The 50,000 I paid you earlier to cover your debt was a loan from me, agreed to be repaid within 5 years. Now the 5-year term is up. Hurry and pay me back. Guo Tiancheng was stunned. Back then you said there was no need to repay this money. I never said that. I said, hurry and pay me back. In person, Guo Tiancheng pretended to be a man, putting on a show as he wrote this promissory note to me. I'm really glad I have a second mind and kept this IOU. Jia Qingqing, upon seeing this sudden 500,000 debt, was so angry she stood unsteady. In the end, Guo Tiancheng had no choice but to move into Jia Qingqing's house with the whole extended family. I sold this old house and also entrusted a lawyer to help me recover the debt. I put on my backpack and began a journey around the world. Later I heard that Jia Qingqing had an argument at home with Guo Tianmei, and Guo Tianmei pushed her down, causing her to miscarry. Guo Tianmei lost my supervision, and her study performance plummeted, dropping from the top 50 of the grade to the bottom of the grade. My father-in-law and mother-in-law are ordered around by Jia Qingqing and her parents every day, and even when they are sick they have to do housework and cook. I heard they even asked someone to contact me, hoping I would come back to remarry Guo Tiancheng. Guo Tiancheng also wants to divorce Jia Qingqing, hoping I would change my mind. This shameless family, I will never deal with them again. Now I just want to soar above the sky and sail far and wide, with the sea and sky vast. End of the full text.